Hi, now we're going to look at how to construct a figure looking for shapes. So it may be geometrical shapes, it may be cylinders, sausage-like shapes, but rather than doing the one line around the outside of the figure, I'm wanting to construct the figure from the inside out, then go around and create that nice edge. First of all, I'm going to start with the head. Make a nice square for that. I'm going to let some of these shapes be quite bold. You may want to do them a lot lighter in your own work so that they don't show through. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I think it's a good idea if they're nice and dark. So I'm going to look for this nice triangle I can see, and then almost a sort of lopsided rectangle for the chin. Now the arm and the shoulder translates into a lovely sausage shape here. I'm going to look at where the shoulder comes out of the chin area. I'm going to put a little circle in for where that joint is. And then a very nice long oval there. Now I'm going to look at the torso. Going to put the bust area in. Again, nice oval shapes. And again for the stomach. And I allow that shape to come through and help me create the back line. I'm going to work my way down to the hip area. And then I'm going to work my way up to the knee. Again, the calf and shin, going into almost a little triangle here for the feet. I can see now that my hand's overlapping the leg. This leg in reality needs to be lower. So I'm just going to drop it. So now I need to pad out this figure to actually make it more human rather than the robotic skeleton that I've got. And with all this reference material that I've already put down, to actually go around and create the nice undulating line is quite easy. The hard work's already been done. I'm just starting to build up the tones now. Just starting to work on getting the edges. You can still see where the shape work was featuring. Now I can rub that out, or I can leave it. Now when I'm getting a lot of lines all meeting, I might need just to make the right one a little heavier, allow it to stand out. So really I'm very methodically putting in the mid-tones and then working towards getting some of the darker areas in as well. I'm just bringing some tone over the whole of this sheet, and this will help these light areas within the figure have more impact. I quite like the way that these crease lines are just dropping out the bottom of the drawing, so I'm not going to finish these areas, but I'm wanting to make this a much more complete piece. Now when you're doing a longer drawing, don't forget your model may be getting stiff, maybe getting pins and needles. So I'm just going to ask her if she's doing all right. Are you okay? Lovely, we'll carry on. I'm going to add some tone around here and around the blonde hair again to allow that hair to come forwards. I'm going to go around with a putty rubber and just lift out a few highlights. I'm actually taking out at this point some of those cylinders and sausages that I'd put into the figure to help me get the volume. I think I'd like to leave this drawing at this point. I like the unfinished quality here. I quite like the tightness and the tonal qualities that we've got through the figure. So thank you for joining me.